Hi, we're back for more. Round 2. This is part 2 of the Brave Heroes summoning video for Choose Your Legends 5. Yes, 5. Let's get after it. Alright, everybody. I still haven't picked a freebie. I don't know that I will. I am aware, however, that we are 15? Yeah, 15 summons. So really just 3 circles away from our second spark, which is probably the maximum that I want to take on this at this point. Just, for safety's sake. The banner is still good for another 2 weeks. If I do end up sparking further for one reason or another, I will probably do them in live streams. So, but if you don't attend those, that's fine. I'm sure there'll be a clip compilation of sorts to grace your sub boxes at some point. But today we're probably gonna try and take it to the 80 mark, unless I get Gatekeeper, in which case we may just hit the pause button on it. But probably should just commit to Spark at this point. It's only 60 more orbs. Will still be over 200 left. No reason not to, I guess, give that a fair shake. For reasons. I was initially... oh, by the way, thank you, members. See you, members. Thank you again. For everything. For everything. Yeah, I was going to do an AMA for it, but I don't know that it's going to be that long of a video, to be honest with you. So it may be just a slightly shorter one. So I think we may save it. I'm probably just going to keep the forum open and in video descriptions from here on out. So if anybody ever wants to submit a question to me, they can. I can't say I'm going to get to them very quickly, but I've always kind of wanted just a running AMA list that I could like get a hold of. But I never actually like made a form for it. Not that this is all that fantastical. It's literally just like an out-of-box Google Sheets form thing that people can submit for. It doesn't have custom or anything on it. It's just a normal Google form. But I may just keep it up because they're kind of handy to have, and I don't dislike having them if I'm being perfectly honest. So if you submitted something, I will get to it at some point. We may do an AMA stream. I'll keep it around for some and stuff. When I have videos that I don't really know what to talk about and things like that, which those do occasionally pop up, right? Not typically with Choose Your Legends, because there's always some sort of fanfare around them, right? Which this one is obviously no exception. There were some, I think, hurt feelings or just some sensitivities or I don't know, people who thought I was speaking out of turn in the last video, I assume. I don't want to, I'm not trying to mischaracterize it, but yeah, the more or less feeling was I shouldn't be saying people shouldn't be upset, which I may have said those exact words. I genuinely don't remember. Should I have watched the video before I started commenting on it? Probably. But I'm not going to dwell on it too much, so I don't know that it really matters. But I will say this, I wasn't trying to make you guys feel bad or anything about not having the Choose Your Legends character kit that you were hoping for, or what you thought it should have been. I was more or less just trying to be like, hey, if you're going to get unhappy about things you have no control over, then you're probably going to be unhappy frequently. And so me, as your wiser older brother on the internet, would is it weird? It's weird that I'm saying that. Someone who has been around probably a little bit longer, but not probably by much. I've lived. I started working when I was like 12, 13 years old, and I started buying my own clothes at that age. And I grew up early. We'll put it that way. So I'm just trying to make a point that you had no control over that. The dev team had total control of that. Whether you thought that a character got robbed or, you know, what have you, you had no control over that. The only thing you did have control over was that the character you wanted won, and if that were the case, assuming it was, then, you know, you should at least be happy about that. That's all. That's what I was trying to say. I may have not said it eloquently enough, but that is the context that I was going for. And if I missed the mark, then, you know, I missed the mark. We're all human, right? We say things in the moment that aren't exactly what we want to be coming across with, but neither here nor there. Just wanted to make that point quickly. And also, you guys seem to clarify for me the prefs, which I guess I was looking at it like, oh, well, cool. So if this is a new precedent, right, then characters in the now moving forward, it won't really matter as much if they come in first or second, which is nice, right? So there's a little less pressure. And I think IS might have done that specifically because they were like, man, these three houses characters keep sweeping and people ain't happy about it. So, you know, I think maybe they did it with good intent, right? Or they're just trying to speed faster and faster towards the inevitable power creep meta that we live in for Fire Emblem Heroes. Whatever the reason, I don't think it was with malice, right? But I will say, getting upset over prior years not getting prefs, again, that's not anything in your control. And if you're going to get upset about that, then, you know, you should be upset that Summer Leo wasn't a 4-star special when he debuted, right? And he was a 5-star. You know what I mean? Like, that was hyperbole, by the way. You shouldn't be upset about that. You know, the game is going to evolve, right? And it's going to continue to change. And so you can't really be so fixated on what's happening now compared to what happened then. Otherwise, you know, like I said, you're probably going to be unhappy frequently, unfortunately. So yeah, just, you know, just some thoughts, some food for thought for you. I get it. But, you know, that cutoff, if they were going to make a cutoff of, you know, everybody getting preps versus only first place winners getting refs, that transition had to happen at some point, you know, and if, you know, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? Like, what you going to do? It was going to happen eventually. It was going to happen eventually. Somebody, somewhere, some character, some unit, they were going to be, you know, the unit it happened to last, right? And so I think a lot of people that maybe, if I'm understanding correctly now, I'll preface that. If I'm understanding it correctly now, a lot of people were upset because Claude didn't get, for example, Golden Deer Rule, which, you know, Edelgard and Dimitri both did. So, but like I said, it wasn't going to happen then, right? It's not going to happen now, presumably. I don't know. They could start doing some weird stuff with refines. I'll be honest. Like, they've kind of started doing it with legendaries, right? These remix banners, where they sort of rework or overhaul the kit of legendary heroes. And so I don't know. Maybe they do it with Braves. Who's to say? You're trying to account for some future shenanigan nonsense that IS may try and get into here. So I don't know. Could be anything. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? Literally nobody. So yeah, that's just some thought, some thought stuff coming out in my head. Wow, we didn't get a single 5-star. Interesting. We did do polls on the free-to-play account, and just wait. Just wait for that video to come out if you didn't see the live stream. I'm working on it now, but whew, boy, that was interesting. And Jenna was there, so it made it more fun, but also tragically more sad. But I won't give away too much on the video. All right, so we're at our free pull again. We're at our second spark. I gotta be honest. I have a pretty solid Marth, I think. I don't remember what he is. I know we have a plus speed Eirika, which is pretty awesome. And then I believe we also have a plus attack minus defense Marianne, which I think might actually be her best like boon set. Maybe plus speed is maybe better. I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't have Gatekeeper yet. I did not have Gatekeeper. So I'm kind of tempted to go Gatekeeper. I'm going to be honest. Even though he's green, even though the odds of getting him are slightly better, right? I haven't seen a lot of green stones, and so I don't know how likely that is. Also, I had a Myrrh, evidently, at one point. I'm glad I kept this up. I'm genuinely glad I kept it. Truthfully, I was just lazy and I didn't change the layout. I probably should have, because now it seems like, you know, a 15-minute summon video had 6 5-stars that came out of it. But then you should go see part 1, I guess, and you'll have context. I think we're going to go Gatekeeper. Yeah, I think we're going Gatekeeper, because I have good IVs on the other ones. That being Marth and Marianne, I think. I think Marth has good... Oh, God, I hope Marth has good IVs. I hope I didn't just mess up. Plus, the art's kind of cool, right? It's pretty dope. And this is, in truthfulness, probably the most unique character to come out of Choose Your Legends history. So I would be doing myself a disservice were I not to pick him up. Plus, Kyle McCarley's he's a pro, so no harm, no foul there. The art's cool. The concept is interesting. I'm here for it. But yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna spark any further. I still do have a free pull. Oh, here, let me throw Gatekeeper up here. And we did get one of each, right? So at the end of the day, that's really all I was ever hoping for. That's why we didn't have any target units. Because these guys will come back, and as I said, they will come back more frequently than other normal units. And again, probably 6-ish months from now, you're going to have a chance to likely, you know, get tickets and spark again on the Forging Bonds rerun. Because there's 2 guarantees. Yeah, there's 2 guarantees. I was going to say there's 3, but the Mira banner never made a rerun. Unfortunately, or hasn't yet. I guess I should clarify. But the 2 guarantees on Forging Bonds voting is this. Number 1, Fallen Heroes are always going to make a comeback. Number 2, Brave Heroes are always going to make a comeback. And so, you know, that said, we're probably going to have Fallen, and then probably another banner, and then we're going to have Brave. So within, I think, the next 6 to 8 months, you'll probably see this banner come back anyway. There may be a Hero Fest between then and now. I'm not sure. Sometimes they do something weird around the anniversary or the new book start or something along those lines. But TLDR, you're going to have a chance to get these. So I wouldn't feel like you have to rush. And so that's why I don't feel like I have to rush. Like, I've already done 2 sparks, which is a spark more than I really planned on, but I just, you know, I wasn't getting the 5ers like I was I was hoping. But that happens, I guess, sometimes. That's the gotcha giveth and the gotcha taketh, right? But you know, we got one of everybody at least. We still have a freebie that I've yet to actually use. I don't know when I'll use it. Probably when I get desperate for fire. Probably going to be Eirika. I'll be real. Surge is too good. Like, legitimately, if you're trying to inherit something from her, that's pretty, yeah. So that's probably what I'll end up doing, but I'm gonna hold off for now and just wait. But hey, I hope you enjoyed a little extra bonus video, splitting it up into 2 parts here, because I had a feeling going for the 2 spark and the single would have been an hour-long video. And as I said in the other one, retention tends to drop pretty quickly after that. So I think people, well, I don't think, I know. Yeah, if you if you were unaware, I can see where people start and where they stop. and like how much time they spend on the video and where it peaks. Yeah, so if you're one of those who just like scrolls to the end to see all whom I have obtained, I know that you're doing that and you're killing my retention time, so you make me sad. But it doesn't matter. It's all good. So yeah, that is that is this video, I guess. Tangent? Did I get on a tangent? I think I did. Anywho, it's Thursday night. I was supposed to have this out Thursday afternoon. Work has been crazy, so I didn't really get a chance to do that. I was literally blocked in meetings that just popped up for like 5 hours. Thing. It was a nightmare. Also missed another chance at the PS5. So, crushing it today. Absolutely crushing it today. Hey, that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. Members, thank you again. Good stuff. Love it. Members, you're going to get a post at some point in the nearest future, so you should keep an eye out on your members tab, which I still don't know what it looks like because YouTube won't let me see it, but it doesn't matter. But yes, thank you, members. Appreciate you, members. And yeah, that's... I'm so tired. I don't know how to do an outro. I should just transition to the screen, and then we'll do outros there. Yay. Okay, cool. Awesome. Whoa, transition. Hey, if you missed the first part, it's probably like over there somewhere, or down there, down bottom left maybe. Church of bottom left. Is that a coincidence? There's no such thing as a coincidence. Subscribe. Also not a coincidence. Thank you all so much for watching, and until then, I will catch you next time.